Hello and welcome back to round 2 league card action at the 2021 Jonesboro Open. We have got moving day action here in Arkansas. Jeremy Koling and Paul Ulibarri. Together, we make up BigBarri commentary.
The most interesting people talking about disc golf you will ever hear. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Ricky Wysocki shooting 6 down on the front 9. Drew Gibson was absolutely shredding the front 9. Took a bogey on 9, but Calvin Heimburg right there behind Ricky. Let's get into the action with the whole breakdown from Paul Ulibarri.
I'm Paul Ulibarri with today's Bushnell hole breakdowns. You can find the Sport 850 rangefinder at the link in the description. Hole 10 is a deceptive one. Playing as a low ceiling tunnel shot, players will be required to throw a shot drifting from left to right. This is not an easy shot shape when trying to keep the disc low. The mistake will be catching something early or leaving it short. Let's see how it plays out.
Calvin will be first on the box here with a champion eagle trying to play that little Anheuser shot, and this is looking so good. Oh, he hits the top of the dang log. Gosh dang it.
That's the first mistake.
Yeah.
Or was it the second that I described?
Keeping it short was the second.
Oh.
Hitting something early.
Ben, don't hit something early. Oh, leaving it short.
That is going to be in
That's tough.
Bunker City.
Oh, man.
There is about 600 little tiny twigs between his lie and the basket. Ricky going a bit lower. It's going to get a good skip, I think. Oh, yeah.
Yep, that was really good. Thank you.
Absolutely love this hole with the ground play. That backhand seems to work almost better than the forehand.
That's perfect.
That's so buttery.
Shot, dude. Thanks. Good job.
Oh, I'm playing a little bank shot off the back tree.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think it came out a little too flat. I think he wanted a little tiny bit more Anheuser on that.
Yeah, that, and I think it's leaving him that little testy putt down
Yeah.
the hill. That's not something that you want,
Oh, wow.
honestly.
Inside 60 feet, going down to a knee with a forehand. That's a dicey decision.
Shot. That's it. Nice. Nice shot,
Okay.
Thanks. Yep.
Yeah, a little straddle out. Knock that down. Good par save.
Yeah, Drew.
Beautiful putt there.
Yeah, that is a tough one. And like you said, that is just such a fast putt. If he doesn't, yeah, he's holding his chest there because he knows that that's a clutch moment. Because if you don't draw metal, there's no way that you're going to be inside 30 feet on that comeback putt for.
Even if you
For
do
par.
draw metal, that's almost worse.
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Unless you make it, of course.
Right, well, yeah.
Yeah, don't let it go.
And
Nice.
good par save from Ben.
I can't believe you carried this thing.
You know, if you just came from watching the front nine action, you know that Drew just had a 3-putt on the prior hole. So getting that putt, okay, that's in there. That Ricky picks up the birdie with Drew.
Thank you.
But knocking that putt down for Drew, that's a huge momentum boost after the mishap on 9.
He's almost guaranteed the win now.
Put your money down, folks. You heard it from Paul Ulibarri, Drew Gibson, your 2021 Jonesboro champion. And we're done.
I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Hole 11 is a par 4, 560 feet. A hyzer off the tee. If you go high with a driver, you can get a pretty good angle on your second shot. If not, you might just throw a fairway driver, but something needs to be moving left. The key is to not throw your drive too far.
I feel like Ricky's throwing the same shot as he did on hole 2 almost.
Oh no, I got a birdie. It's like literally.
Oh no, I got a birdie.
You might triple bogey from there.
You do.
Is that one of those Big
the middle
Jerm
of the
patented
fairway
complain
sucks.
birdies?
Yes, Drew called him out right on it.
said it so bad. He's like literally looking at the pin. I'm on Drew's side. My Jonesboro champion. Uh-oh. Oh no, I got a birdie. That's tough. Actually, that's gonna be there's no birdie from there.
I don't want to say that. It's gonna be a forehand though, and he's gonna have to go with an overstable disc with a lot of anhyzer to get that S shape.
Yeah, we don't see the angle, but that's a tough shot. Even for the people who, have that sidearm in their back pocket, that's still a tough shot with the wind coming from left to right kind of pushing you.
I mean, I was right there during my round, and I like the forehand anhyzer, and I didn't get up and down. So I can tell you, there's one person who didn't do it. This is the problem. That is almost like forehand cut roller is your only option from there almost. Oh, Drew's done well. This looks great.
Good shot.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Great shot, Drew. Well done.
Yeah, that definitely. Uh-oh.
Still your champion?
Well, just parked it for bird from the toughest spot on the course.
But he's clearly injured and out of it now.
So far.
And that'll be an open green light go putt from probably 60.
Yeah.
Maybe just inside that.
Oh, this is high and cutting in.
Parked.
Yeah.
But a foot shorter, that sucks it in, and he's going to be, 50 from the pin?
Oh, go. That's good, Rick.
Good shot, Rick. That's the biggest crybaby birdie I've ever watched. Good bid.
Did he do it? Oh.
Hey.
Great effort.
Maybe mine's forehand.
Cry baby birdie. That's better than complain birdie.
Yeah. Cry baby birdie. A lot of bees.
Nice. Here you go. Yeah.
Just kind of rolls off the tongue.
Sure does.
There you go, Rick.
Ricky Wysocki, folks. This man.
He's birdieing a lot of holes in a row.
Yeah.
In a lot of tournaments in a row.
And he still doesn't have any bad boy bogeys in the entire tournament.
Yep. Here you go, Drew.
Good hole, guys. Good hole.
In the tournament, no bogeys?
I don't think he does.
I think he might have boged something. Everybody's boged someday.
No bogeys in round one, and none thus far in round two. That's good golf.
Well, that's cheating.
A lot of birdies.
Yeah.
Hole 12, par 4, 655 feet. Play is going to be a big, straight backhand distance driver to clear that OB ditch that's in the middle of the fairway. And from there, really the only way that you can see the basket on your second shot is if you do some crazy anhyzer flex. So it's going to be a blind approach really no matter where you land.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a good old-fashioned 550-foot tee shot.
Okay, you got the birdie on 10.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine, doing that. That'd be cool. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Oh, no, this needs help. Drew, no. Get through.
They never do.
Dunzo.
And that's a tough par to save.
Calvin with that same Halo Destroyer he threw on hole 1, so I'm guessing he's going for the straight shot. Wow, that is a stable disc. Ripped it. I saw a lot of people not clearing this out of bounds area. It actually requires a lot of people think you gotta flex. This is going towards that tree. You need to get a little bit lucky.
Yeah, that's going to be a lengthy second shot, but safe is huge.
But I see a lot of people, the people who threw all hyzer cleared easy, and everybody who was trying to drift it from left to right then got slammed into that out of bounds area. So
That wind made that tee shot so much more difficult in round 2. Slightly head, slightly cross.
Sit.
Great.
Don't roll.
even somebody with Drew's power, he gets that going over on Anheuser, and it
Not
shortens that
Spiked right on it. Shorten.
shot
They
right
just
up.
Can't quite tell that came up probably mid-circle 2.
Please go.
That's what you said yesterday, and then
Oh, yeah. We had a weird view on Thomas's approach.
oh yeah, it was Thomas.
He'll have a putt for the par for sure, but it will be a scary putt. Any putt on this hole is potentially frightening. And good pace from Calvin.
That's
Oh,
such a tough shot, man.
just put on the parachute right as it crested the hill. Such good touch.
He's somebody that you would just that you would just love playing catch with. Coming in so soft.
That didn't look good for Ricky, but it's so hard to account for the hill play. Oh, no, bye-bye. Oh, gosh. Ah, such a bad penalty. Man.
Wow, it rolled.
He's got an approach shot. Man, tough break for Drew. And that's a quick 6.
High, in, birdie, C on the tee.
Calvin stringing together some good birdies right now. He's got a clean last 9 holes, 7 under in the past 9. It's good work.
That commercial made Jeff Spring look so cool,
Jeff Spring is so cool.
but it made him look even cooler than so cool.
Yeah, maybe not like a fair amount of cool, but definitely made him look cooler. Hole 13, par 3, 350, 3-foot, dog leg, left, up and around the hill. The play is to keep a pretty overstable driver with a lot of hyzer, a little low, or to do what Ricky does and just go through the backside with a forehand.
Hurry.
Now this is much wider than round 1, and he's going to have a very scary putt.
Yeah, that's gonna be fast.
You
and
think he's going for that?
furious. Soft? No, maybe not.
I don't know if they're... Oh, Calvin. That's a route we haven't seen.
Shot.
Just going straight at it with the eagle.
That's classy.
Not for anything.
Huh. That's a new one.
Threw it to like 20 feet.
So good. This is, as long as it doesn't roll, which it looks like
It's
it
going to roll a
wants
little
to.
bit, but it's going to roll
Oh,
forward,
no.
and now it's down the hill.
Yeah, totally.
And I guess that's why Calvin's going straight out with a fairway driver, just to mitigate that hill play once the disc does get to the green. That's the next level stuff.
Oh no.
I was just go.
Oh
straight,
no.
'cause I'm a
Got
flex thrower.
eaten up by everything.
Drew's run into some trouble in the last 4 holes. He is 1 over with 2 birdies. Now he's got this approach to try to save the par, and still has a little mustard on the hot dog.
Looks like he's going for it.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking.
Yeah, he's definitely going back and forth. He's going for it. No, he's not. Oh, but not that safe of a
I
layup.
don't know how to lay up, he says. Poor Ben. That was a beautiful drive that just didn't have quite what it.
Oh! Almost had everything of what it took to get that one in.
Literally that kind of day.
And Drew cleans up the messy hot dog and collects the par.
Calvin just is like, oh, I kind of make up my own routes, and then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's not inspired from anything we've ever shown. I mean, that's a such a creative way of approaching this hole, and just we've never.
The tick.
I didn't even think that was an idea.
Nice one. Ring around the rosy.
Ricky subtly making fun of Calvin's putt there. Oh, 9 under
Or he said he sucks.
Oh,
with
oops.
a par, yeah.
With a bogey.
He's gonna make it.
You're saying Calvin's around?
No, that's Ricky just.
Oh,
tapped in, yeah.
right.
But I mean, Calvin,
Yeah.
Ricky, they kind of have a classic battle going on lately, and they've been birding a lot of holes to do this kind of back and forth little dance, and I mean, we get to see it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Hole 14, par 3. This belongs in the Dream 18, Paul. 520-foot valley shot, OB in the middle section there at the bottom, and all that high grass. And then you have to get through this last bit of trees up into the elevated basket on the log.
I want to see an ace someday on this.
Oh.
I know it. It just kind of funnels that way.
We've seen so many
He's
close
going
ones.
eagle.
Another one.
Turn. Maybe it is. Go. Go.
Oh man, he's
And
re-
skip by it.
he's
Yeah.
really good at just throwing it right where he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Ricky's
Lit.
trying to get flex, but that's going to be hyzering on the bad side of that bunker, and that's going to be a tricky little par save from inside 100 feet.
Yeah, it's gonna be his first little scramble that he's had in a long time.
Yeah, certainly he hasn't had any scramble issues in round 1. He's leading the tournament in scrambles so far, 100%.
And in birdies. So those
Second
are two.
place in birdies.
Oh, he's
Just
22.
score, but
22
Calvin has
unders.
bogeys.
Oh yeah, maybe
Get up.
math for me. Oh.
That's fine. It was a, yeah.
This is that kind of course to where all of a sudden you're getting on the bad side of the wind. You're off just a little bit. You saw Drew on the front 9 just absolutely shredding, and just like that,
Oh!
you can come into some trouble on this hole or on this course, and it's not so easy anymore. And I've seen that several times from several players over the past few years. You got to stay so focused on this course because of the undulating fairways and greens. If you're not focused, you can lose confidence really quick.
And there's just no place is fun to play when you've lost focus. But it feels like you're battling this uphill battle the entire time. If you're just not zoned into your game plan or your throw, as Calvin just isn't really rewarded with an open look. Doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Double dance on the rim, and it's in. What a stretch of holes from Calvin. 8 down in the last 9. And Ricky keeps that bogey-free streak continued.
We got a tie ball game. Unbelievable.
We're lucky.
At 22 under par. That is really good.
Claps for pars.
Yeah, I feel like when we think about the winning score of this event,
Use the whole basket on that one. You use the whole basket.
33 seems like a pretty good number. An
Yeah,
average of
yeah.
11 down a round for 3 rounds out here. It's going to be competitive. But these guys have got the easiest hole in the course, the most charitable hole in disc golf, perhaps. Hole 15 right now. And then a very eagleable hole 16 and a tough 17 and 18. But these guys can get to an average of 12 or maybe even 13 down a round, which is just blowing out our expectations.
Did you birdie this hole? Just curious.
I don't remember. I've got a pretty short memory.
Really good there.
Just check UDISC.
Oh. I bet Rick does.
What a risky bet.
The reason I asked is I was on the tee pad today and I was thinking, wow.
What we said
Yeah.
in
Why
commentary
did
yesterday.
I say that?
Did you birdie it?
Yeah, but
Oh, I did
mean,
not. I didn't.
I mean, I remembered I was a professional and
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Take
kidding.
it easy. Take it easy.
Drew needs this birdie. Oh, that's wide. This needs help. And he's going to get it. Down slopes. No skip. That's going to be the first tester we've seen in the first 2 rounds.
Drew has found many putts from this range this round and has answered the call on most occasions, and this time off right. And that's somewhat fortunate that that didn't get a much longer roll, because that hill does continue behind the basket, as you can see here.
Nice one.
Bucks. Buckets. Bucky buckets.
Buckarooskies is another way of saying that to add to yours.
Yeah. Ben Callaway is like kind of subtly ripped.
It's not that subtle. He's just ripped.
Yeah, he's like
He's very strong.
yeah, he like picked up his putter and then
It
like
crumbled.
no, you could just see it through his shirt. Like when I pick up my putter, you can kind of see my love handles, and it's like embarrassing.
Yeah, my dad bud jiggles when I pick up my putter.
Anyway, enough about that. Don't be thinking about that. Think about all these birdies that these 2 guys, Calvin and Ricky, are getting, because they are in a heated battle at 10 under from Ricky. Wow, 23 under for the tournament. It's taken me 3 years to get to 23 under.
Yeah, if you had my entire history of Jonesboro scores together, we're somewhere in that neighborhood. Hole 16, par 5, 855 feet, very eagleable. We saw a number of eagles in round 1, but the conditions are much harder. A little bit of a headwind in round 2. If the player wants to get the eagle, they need to go really far and left to open up that angle for the second shot.
I feel like we're going to see a lot of drives go really far here. I don't feel like it. I know we are. Let's see if they can get into position. This is flipped and not going to be in position.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a barrier. Oh, don't roll right. Okay, so that's going to be like a 70-foot shot just directly left to put himself in the position.
I feel like this is a really, really good par 5 because it has a specific landing zone that you need to hit in order to go over into, and it's a risky shot going over into. Soft par 5, kinda if you want the birdie, but it begs you to go over.
But I think that we don't have that many truly great par 5s in disc golf that are very eagleable. Like, you're going to see several eagles that opens up that risk reward play. But
Jerm out of a job. You put Big Jerm and Uli out of a job.
That's right. Good answer, Drew.
Yeah.
No way. Anyways, enough about us. Why are they? It's about them. Look at this shredder line from Drew. Oh,
just keep going straight.
He keeps throwing nice
Michael,
shots like that.
He's gonna Pretty straight.
Keep us in a job.
A little bit of power on
Michael,
it.
I'm joining the party. Hope you're hearing this. Have a good day.
Are they talking to Fall Flight Mike right now?
Not my fault. So silly.
I think so.
Wow.
I interrupted them. I feel
Ricky
bad.
just birdied from the middle of the woods.
Sit.
Is Drew taking our job right now? Did we just shut up for a while?
Over.
Know, actually.
Hey, Calvin, did you find your disc over?
Just side of the street.
Ben's going for it.
Look at this shot.
Don't be
No.
bad. No.
Oh, no.
Too much turn, and that will proceed to that drop zone, which is 260 to the pin.
Brutal.
This needs to get over and down.
What do you do from here, man?
Oh, no.
And you could hear Drew was just kind of not really sure what to do from that spot. If you're not in the ideal spot, you really can't go. You can't do anything with it. It's you just have to do what Calvin did. Realize that you're out of position, and just put yourself in spot to get your birdie and move on.
Ricky also.
17 eagles we saw in round 1.
What?
17 is the entire first page of the UDISC was all eagles. Calvin's going to have to make a putt outside the circle to get his birdie.
Go. Go. Didn't go.
And Drew is not producing the same fireworks that we saw from him on the front nine. Kind of the same story with him and Thomas Gilbert.
Go. Oh, monies.
Great shot.
Well done. And look at Ricky's layup shot at even past the drop zone. It's as far up as you can be.
Don't hit it. You're good. Thank you.
Great shot, Rick.
Thanks.
Well done.
Good
So
position
good.
disc
Yeah,
golf.
so
Yep.
good. Drew in a tough spot, and this would be
Eagle looking drive to bogey for Drew, and yeah, that's a painful one.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, how's it going? Sorry. Yep.
I feel your pain.
Yep.
Hole 18 Idlewild 2020.
Oh, that's sharing.
Par.
Thank you.
That puts Calvin's impressive 5-hole birdie streak at an end.
And Ricky will subtly take the lead.
So if there's any way to illustrate the difficulty, the difference between the difficulty in round 1 and 2 was we went from 17 eagles in round 1 to only 2 in round 2. Chandler Fry and James Conrad, congrats on, you're doing good stuff, things that you did.
Gaining strokes.
17, it's a par 4, it's 660 feet, and into this headwind makes that backhand drive that goes straight, turning over a little bit easier, but the problem is now it brings that right side wood line into play, and that is where birdies and sometimes even pars go to die.
No, you dummy.
And that is exactly where Ricky's going.
That's so bad.
And it's so easy to get in there because you're just trying to avoid that OB left at all costs, but you know, it's almost more dangerous to go right. And look at that, Calvin makes the same exact mistake.
When you're in between discs on this, you do have that kind of crosswind, but it's more of a head cross, so you get the disc exposed to that.
Yeah.
What does this play? More real
going-
second. I'll finish that thought. in a
Backhand
second.
roller, that's going into the woods.
Oh no, great tree. You might have an angle from there. Anyways, when you show that disc and into that cross head, it's gonna push you to the right, and if you get the nose up, it's gonna push you over that fence. And you
Just
see how this is
going
flat?
hyzer, yeah.
Neither are exposed. It's gonna
Yep.
be good.
And that's exactly where I want to be. Joel Freeman was telling me during round 1 that one time he was watching a guy on his card tap his birdie putt out when Drew Gibson's drive came and hit him in the back of the leg that stopped Drew from having an eagle look on this. And just to even think about the shape and the distance that requires
Sounds like when I watch
Yeah,
it there,
that's-
and all these
is
guys go down,
it's
like,
kind of hard to even imagine it, really.
No.
If you come play this hole in person to think about having an eagle look, it doesn't make sense for disc golf flight.
And he had an angle in. What
Yeah.
a shot.
it felt
That's
strong.
about as much as you can make from that angle. Being cut off there on the early right side really
I think
limits your options, and keeping it low underneath that branch is a job well done.
Going roller is kind of a psycho play.
Yeah, it's asking to go in the wood line. And I believe Ricky is
It went
out. Wow.
It went left.
That's a great out.
Yeah, that was just gross, is what that was.
Yeah, he actually has circle 2 look, honestly.
And our number 1 scrambler in the field continues to do what he does well.
That's fine.
Thought where mine went, probably.
That's gonna be a putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close to where Ricky's went.
No problem for these guys, but this is a fast green. You catch a little metal that's not in the middle of the chains, and, well, that's
Yeah, there's
obvious
no.
where what he's doing. I don't think Calvin's going to do the same, though.
Oh.
And like I said, you catch a little metal that's not middle of the chains, and that thing it'll get going. He's gonna have a little tester coming back.
How do you just have the confidence to run a 70-footer
How many times are you gonna hit the bang, dude?
with the basket on such a difficult
So many times.
position on the hill? I mean,
Imagine your best rounds ever, like when you're shooting 12, 13 down a round. In those rounds, you can kind of go for all those putts, right? These guys just have those rounds every single day. So then they just feel like superheroes,
Yeah.
which we see them as superheroes, even though it cost them that time. Bogey for Calvin.
Yeah.
Nice.
nice par
Always
save.
go for par.
4, Ben.
I almost got you.
Obviously not too happy that he didn't pick up that birdie, but this was a tough birdie to get. Par for Drew and for Ricky, and Calvin will be the only casualty on the card. Bringing Calvin to 9 under for the round and giving Ricky the slightest bit of comfort right now in that battle for first place. On to hole 18, par 4, 818 feet, and this one is an absolute doozy. Hardest hole in the course, averaging 0.43 over par. So tough to do. You have to get so much distance, and you have to be in the right spot to have any chance at throwing your second shot up to this green. Protected with out of bounds around the basket, all the way left and right. And Ricky going forehand,
No, go straighter.
and that could potentially get into this bunker area. Oh, and actually knocked him straight down. Kind of a,
Come on, man.
Perfect spot, really.
yeah.
I mean, he can decide whether he wants to go aggressive or just kind of lay up for the easy par, but that not a lot of trouble there. That was a great reaction off of those trees. This hole goes into my dream 18. I think this is just a well-designed par 4,
Yeah.
beautiful
I mean,
tunnel shot, everything you could
Oh.
want. Oh, and this is
that
just,
is a dime. 10 out of 10 drive for Ben. And I totally agree. I mean, this accentuates everything that makes disc side of heaven such a good disc golf course. Huge elevation, ton of distance. Even with the elevation, you still have to get a long tee shot, and then you have out of bounds, a tight gap off the tee. A beautiful viewing area for the final hole. It is a fantastic finishing hole. And if the race for first place is tight tomorrow, like it has been in round 2, as Calvin
I was
is
going to park it. It's
gone
going.
nuclear. Oh my goodness. That is the first drive I've ever seen past the bunkers there at the top of the hill.
Nope.
That was
What?
nearly
the
600 feet.
What the heck?
Oh gosh. But if it's a tight battle going into 18 tomorrow,
Good shots.
this is going to be a fantastic hole to watch.
That's the greatest drive I've ever seen.
That was so big.
He's going to have putter.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, Drew. I see you.
Sit. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Underneath the limb
Oh,
there.
man.
Wow.
Good shot. Thanks.
It's not so much a limb. That's a huge branch.
This would just be a great finish birdie for Ben.
Get down quick.
That's fine.
Oh, yes. Oh, fantastic.
Good shot.
That's the Ben Callaway that got him on lead card right there. Beautiful shot.
Oh, he's in a really
Oh, tough
tough
Yeah.
spot here.
Man, I'd hate to be in a tough spot from there. I mean, that's like where people are trying to save their pars from.
Come on, baby. Yeah.
That is where 2 good shots will get you.
Yeah. No,
Like,
absolutely.
2 good shots get you to
Great
those
drive, bud.
trees. My goodness.
Yeah, he's inside 250
Pretty sure
feet
that's
there.
Perfect. That's
Wow.
nice.
And Drew with a nice touchy layup.
Not what he wanted
Yeah.
for this round, but
Right there in the mix, and then just a disappointing back 9. No. Oh, wow.
Okay.
That'll make Ricky's
Those
day
things suck.
just a bit longer. A little more stress. This is the difference between champions and the rest, though.
Thank you.
Good run, Rick. Good run.
He's so relieved. I mean, I'm relieved for him. Just think.
You don't see many pros make that putt after that bad break.
Oh no.
Perfect layup, hit the cushion, roll.
You don't see very many pros make that putt. And he just makes it
Right.
routine.
Right.
Nice run, Calvin.
Excellent birdie finish, and that will bring
Good job.
back to
Calvin.
one stroke with the par birdie swing, and huge putt for Ricky to make that there. He's going to hold on to that one-shot lead going into the final round.
Kind of what we expected from Ricky and Calvin, and then a little unexpected from Drew and Ben. We had everything. That round. That was great.
Drew definitely did not. I mean, he started the back nine like he had played the front nine, really hot, and then just no birdies from 12 on out. But Calvin and Ricky provided all the fireworks as they have shot fire emoji 11 unders. Well, Ricky and Paul did, for that matter. Eagle McMahon, Paul Macbeth will be joining our leaders tomorrow. I mean, what a star-studded final round that will be. Wow. One more round to play here in Jonesboro, Arkansas for the 2021 Jonesboro Open title. For Paul Ulibarri, I'm Jeremy Koling. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks to the Founders Club.
You know that.